deceased Rip Torn, and today I'm lucky enough to sit down with the equally deceased Hunter S. Thompson. Hunter, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. My good man, how are you doing today?
Well, I'm still very bitter. My praying mantis totally beat Vince Vaughn's praying mantis on the set of Dodgeball. We had a bet for $30, so later I'll be haunting the shit out of that pudgy fuck.
Oh, he's got a Comic-Con. He's got a Comic-Con.
He's got it Comic-Con. That's for
he
sure.
He deserves it.
We both, it's both fair to say our mental faculties really went out the window late. Really went out the window later years.
Not what I was meant to be. All right, here we go.
So, would you have preferred to been a carpenter, or some kind of
If I was a carpenter, yes, good question. If I was a carpenter, I would still be probably a member of the Hells Angels, and just ride that pony,
I also partied a bit with the Hells Angels.
Good people.
They're great people. The sun's coming up, and they're like, "We're still going.
Still going,
baby." Good Lord.
Keep up the good times. Keep up the good times. I did not mean to murder that one person, but it happened.
Well, you're in heaven now.
Happen.
There's no detectives in heaven.
Ironically, there are Hell's Angels in heaven.
Yes, that's very
I did not
ironic.
do that, but it makes it much more comfortable.
Yeah, it's hard to ride a motorcycle on a cloud. I heard.
This is true.
It's not as thrilling. It's not as
the axles aren't.
It just keeps spinning.
Yes,
it just keeps spinning. But anyway, there's lots going on Earth. Since we've been dead, Megalomaniac has been elected into the office of the office.
Evidently, that has happened. Yes.
Yeah. Steve Carell is just a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's awful. Ricky Gervais got robbed.
Yes. Just reaped nonsensically over and over.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Sometimes we just bark at each other. Yeah. There's so much time up here. That's the worst.
Much time.
You can only look at Marilyn Monroe's tits so much.
Yeah.
It's real suffering. Oh God. But anyway, so what was you went to Vietnam?
Yeah. Briefly.
You ever get tired of just shooting people? Did you ever like throw a coconut at a guy or tie a snake to the end of your gun and just kind of point it at him?
I think we're coming from the same place. But I'll tell you that about 16, 17, 20 feet, 39 hours or so in the shit, you do tend to get bored. Once a target is an open target, you just feel kind of lazy,
Yeah. I definitely tried to shoot a woman's baby out of her arms one time, but I felt bad about that one. I'm gonna admit.
Well, hit the target, miss the target. After a while, just what's the point?
Yeah. I once saw a man rip his own skin off. I said, "Do it for the rip, baby.
Do it for the rip."
So on Earth, they're currently making a television show about your life. What does a guy got to do to get that?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. They're probably gonna pick some 17-year-old pretty boy with abs to shave his head and do the sunglasses. How do you feel about that?
In a way, it tells me he did a good life, did a job in my life. The other way, it tells me I'm some kind of cheap icon, and you're gonna just exploit my goddamn life. But on the third half of 2 is, I just don't really give a shit right now because I'm dead. You know? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Being dead's great.
Make me pretty. Make me a pretty man. That's all I'm gonna. Oh, Jesus, I'm gonna say.
Sometimes sometimes when I was alive, I used to roll my hands in grease and cover my body in broken glass, and then run into retirement homes and scream, "I'm death. I'm here. It's time." Any thoughts on that?
Remember that feeling? Yeah.
I'm sorry I ran into your room that one time.
Oh no! Oh no! It was about time. I remember.
So you notoriously put a hot piece of lead through your head.
Yes.
Yes,
I did shoot myself in the head that one time.
So it was just one
Successfully.
time. You didn't miss and try again or anything.
No, that one time I actually did it well.
I assume it was an American-made gun and not some Russian trash.
Yes.
Well, that's ingenuity for you.
Yes.
You didn't feel like you were ripping off Kurt Cobain in any way?
No. Oh, no.
You probably had the idea in the 60s, I assume.
It felt good at the time. It felt like the one kind of action that I could do in my suffering, and it just felt so pure, and it was beautiful, and there I went. I was not a good man when I did it, but I'm a good man now because I'm dead.
Well, that's very good. After you died, I went to your grave several times. And
why would you do that? Jesus.
I would leave half a box of Kentucky Fried Chicken right there. I wanted lots of raccoons keeping you company at night.
Well, I do appreciate that.
Sometimes I take lots of old meat and I just tie it to my body and then lay in the dumpster, and eventually it just becomes a raccoon orgy, baby.
Have you noticed those raccoons? Like, I tend to pin a sign on the tails of each of the ones that go deep in your dumpster. I just try to say, hey. That's about 3 raccoons. 4 more. This is a message from Hunter. Just saying, Jesus God, you're dead too. My God, I didn't know you'd be dead at this point. But hey, we're in this together. We are in this together. Jesus God.
I dropped like a fish on the ground. I was in the middle of giving a speech.
You don't feel it when it happens. No, it just happens.
Just like snap. So
yes.
But the world has gone on without us. And there's lots of troubling things going on in the world. How do you feel about the current president of the United States, Mr. Hunter S. Thompson?
Well, I'll tell you, would that if I had the power, I would tell you, I would kill myself the same thing. What about you, Mr. Beautiful Rip Taylor?
Rip Taylor is my father. Thank you very much.
Rip Taylor, what do you see about this?
There's been lots of talk of impeachment, and I had a little.
Is there any day?
Yes, any day now. I had a wonderful vision of the impeachment going down, just like the end of E.T., where Mike Pence is pedaling the bike and they're being chased by the FBI.
Oh, yes.
And you just see little Trump's head in the basket as they fly away. You could see them going over the moon. It'll just be beautiful. And that'll be it. And then Bernie Sanders will come in and just make everybody not have to worry so much. So that'll be nice. That would be sweet.
That'll be nice. Well, speaking from the afterlife, I'll tell you, and all of my knowing and all my suffering, I know the people of Earth really do deserve better, and I hope they're getting in. I hope they're getting it.
I fully agree, but accept
Trust them.
the orphans. Fuck the orphans.
Well, fuck